Abarigani, Mainduga na Dada. Let me advise you as to who I am. My name in captivity within the United States of America is John D. Brenson Jr. My resurrection name that was provided to me by Mother Africa as she was reborn in me is Abu Amin Ra. Now about my videos all have the same intentions, which is to raise the consciousness of my Ndugas and Adadas and to encourage you to make liberation by whatever means it takes our primary goal. Please listen to this video with a critical ear and mind. Hotep, my brothers and sisters, I shall meet you in the whirlwind with our brothers and sisters when the struggle and the time comes. Peace and Hotep to you. Abarigani, Mainduga na Dada. Question for you. Have you ever wondered why white people act the way they do? Let me see if I can explain to you in as concise of a context as I possibly can. Listen, my brothers and sisters. You see, white people are full of fear. Fear because of that old adage of theirs. You reap what you sow. Scientific anomaly. What goes around comes around. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So my brothers and sisters, let me see if I can very briefly explain to you what all of the inhuman white actions that are occurring in the world today are rooted in. First of all, it's rooted in white fear. You see? The fear that is generated in the psyche of 6% of the world's population, that they control the world's population politically, economically, psychologically, socially. And they are only 6% of it. And then when they realize that there are over 2 billion, not millions, 2 billion black people throughout Africa and African diaspora. So my brothers and sisters, they fear that they will reap what they have sown once they lose power. Now, compounded with this is their population is on the decrease. My God. And here we are increasing in population. Now, they know we have fought in all of their wars, at least since the 15th century. And we have learned the techniques of war as practiced by the Europeans. And we're the proficient in them because we've tested them in every war they've had since the late 15th century. They have politically abused, oppressed, and slaughtered the same people that the slave master and the colonizer taught the techniques of war. Now, let me tell you something now. Now, they must face the consequences of their inhuman actions on the world, towards the world, and in the world. And specifically, the way they've treated us, African descendants. Since the 15th century. You do reap riches sow. So they have a right to be fearful. They're decreasing in population. And they've demonstrated abuse, racism, white supremacy, murder, genocide against Mother Africa and others. They know this. And with it, this is combined with their ever decreasing population. They must find some kind of technique, some kind of program that can do the job, of course. And that is to keep Africa and Africa's descendants in check. In the stall mode. In the mode of inaction. In the mode of Akhenaten. And in the mode of the many Sambos that are yet present in our midst. So my brothers and sisters, they have something to fear. But they must stand up and face that fear by doing the right thing, which they know they do not want to do and is against their nature. But then they can resolve it. The fear dissipates because now no one feels any pain they have bestowed upon them because they have tried to the best of their abilities and powers, to bring about some healing. In the black world especially, for the pain, the suffering, the disappointments, the clouding of their minds with propaganda and lies. And they have attempted to return to the rightful heirs everything they stole from the people they held in chattel enslavement in the United States of America. And then, perhaps, we can bring a certain kind of peace in the world for a while. Once again, my brothers and sisters, peace and hotep to you. And let's keep on pushing towards the goal of our global liberation, struggling on all levels, using all methods that we must use to concretize our dream and one day stand and shout with the Baptists, Methodists, and all other ministers throughout the world in all faiths, and say, now it appears that men and women love their brothers and sisters as they love themselves. It's up to white folks. They must make the change. The change must come from them. They caused all of this, motivated by their greediness and avariciousness and the need to conquer and create bloodshed so that they could be rewarded in Valhalla. You got to understand this, black people. They are full of fear. And that's what makes them do the things they do now. But in the end, they must give it up. Mother Nature is putting them in that predicament by bringing down their populations, consequently their power on planet Earth. This is their fear, because this is inevitable, and they must do everything they can to stop it right now. Everything, anything, anytime, anywhere, on anyone. Do you understand what I'm saying? My brothers and sisters, I love you. All I have to say right now is I want peace to just overshadow us. But first, before we can have peace, we must have our liberation. When it comes to separation, politically or militarily, liberation must become tangible in the lives that we are living right now. Hotep.